I have any insane mage decks on the YouTube? Not until this one gets uploaded. More mage? Surely high roll this time. I'm not gonna try to force the mech stuff again. Not again. Trainee can be good, but just, I don't know. I think I like having some big armor and stuff. Apprentice seems good. Priest is fine. Babanog is great. Anything that draws spells is good. Frozen Touch, where were you in our last deck? One Frozen Touch honestly could have made our last deck with 12, that's the thing. They never expect the Smothering Starfish, I guess? I mean, what am I going to take Owl? Bolt could activate Baba Naga, but honestly, maybe we just take a Guild Trader. We can always trade it, right, if we don't actually want it. It can give us, like, Frozen Touch lethals, just as the same kind of way that the damage could, right? Seems flexible and useful. I guess we'll take it. I guess we'll try Sorceress. I mean, Sorceress can be really good, right? It's just that we don't have the deck for it right now, but, you know, surely that'll change. Oh, surely that changes. Nice. You did it, chat. Wait, they're both Sorceress. Shivering Sorceress and Barbaric Sorceress anti-synergy. It's like, how hard are you actually supposed to draft into? Like, right now we just have the one Arcane Defenders. I don't know that we have to take Parrot here. It might still be right. I think it's okay to take this. It's a risk either way, right? Let's grab some draw. Oh, jeez. I think I will take School Teacher over Exarch. But they're both good. So the Frost Spell does make our Dungeoneer better. We have a Guild Trader for it as well. Probably worth it then. Polymorph, kind of okay. Makes our Dungeoneer worse though. But it could also give us lethal with like Frozen Touch or something, but Sentinel's just good. I feel like Polymorph's just not like super high value right now. Let's grab this. Ooh, we have Ice Revenant, Frozen Touch value. We also have Corporal Starfish value. Alright, it feels like we can really get the trainee to work. Let's go for that. Ooh, Scorpid, yes, to get more Parrot synergy. Evoker is actually good too. Now we take Scorpid. I'm always kind of shocked that Evoker is such an absurdly high win rate, but I think Scorp is just a better card almost always. Depends on your deck obviously a little bit, but unless you have a very unusual deck, seems like Scorp is just better. I guess the armor does something though. Okay, grab a Reef Walker. Oh, we have too many things going for the amulet to skip it, I think. We have Parrot, we have Sorceress. Cold Case is like, honestly, the best card in Mage. But it's like, we have all the synergies in the world that point us towards this particular card. Even though I think normally this pick would be a bait, and people would incorrectly pick the amulet. If it's ever an amulet, it's here, right? Oh. Did anyone say rewarded? Do you ever want a Flurry? I would rather just have Shooting Star, right? In the chance that you drew it off Dungeoneer, you'd rather have Flurry, but otherwise, I'd rather just have something that actually does something. Because we also have the Guild Trader to activate this, so it seems pretty good. Oh yeah, I'll take a Neptulon pull as well. We're pretty severely lacking on like any curve at all. Particularly 2. And we actually have Beasts too, that's the funny thing. Still really want a 2, but Reef Walker is just so much better of a card. And they even combo with each other, and we already have one, so grab them. If you had Secrets, you might take the Informant, but we don't have... The one thing is we might get Secrets off of the Vast Wisdom, but we still probably take Bunker, right? Having more abilities to deal with stuff. Wow, that's kind of surprising. This deck's actually a lower tier score, according to Hearthstone than our last one. Really? We do have a couple bad cards, I guess, but I mean, yeah, I would take this deck over the other deck any day. Same with Hearth Arena scores. It's like they evaluate the card quality of the deck, but like, you know, it doesn't account for synergies and stuff. Reef Walker is an automatic activation of the Frozen Touch. I think it's pretty good. We don't have a 2, but we're not that even if we full mull, we're not that likely to hit 2 anyway, so I think we should just keep this. Death Knight's a little scary though, because one of their key win conditions is discovering a Scourge, or just having a Marigar, or discovering a Marigar. And we don't actually have like mass clears. We do have a Starfish that can actually potentially beat a Marigar though. But like a Scourge is gonna kill us. Question here is like, do you ever... No, like, because we can Reef Walker that. Are you ever scared enough to dump the Frozen Touch? I don't think we need to be here. It would probably be fine, to be honest. I don't think we 100% need this to win, but it's going to make it a lot easier. Potentially, we can, yeah, we're going to have everything die here. We'll play the Frozen Touch, and that'll activate Whirlweaver for turn 5, if we want it to. But we might just still choose to School Teacher instead. We'll see. We're gonna have so much value, I might be willing to go Frozen Touch at Whirlweaver here. If we get a good Frozen Touch, but... Ha! Okay, probably not necessary now. We can go School Teacher, we can go Cold Case. Do School Teacher, and if we get a good spell, we can play it now. Another Frozen Touch. Yeah, fine. Those can't actually... They can't infuse, right? Like, I don't think you can actually infuse this. I'm pretty sure that just doesn't work. So... this is fine, I guess. Alright, we can go double 3. This could actually be good. It could be bad, though. You have 3 weapons in your deck, all of them in your starting hand. Nice. Yeah, okay, so I think we're just chilling.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
It's got like 30 seconds left for the prediction. Is DK balanced right now? Relatively balanced. Well, it depends on your definition of balanced. The thing with DK right now is they're heavily balanced around just a very few particular cards. Basically, Death Knight sucks, but they can discover things like Marigar off of Undead, Scourge off of spells. They can get the new location. But if they don't have any of those things, they suck. So it's like 3/2/2. I'm thinking about 8, but yeah, getting this Discover is fine, I guess. Oh yeah, I even get to Frozen Touch. Yeah, that makes sense. Yep. Yeah. I was like also like entertaining the idea of like how much space damage we have, but I mean, this is kind of insane. But yeah, like, I mean, yeah, Death Knight has some insane cards. Outside of the location's the one that you draft. But other than that, all their insane cards, they're not really allowed to draft. So they're actually, that's the thing, is that they're pretty dependent on Discover Scam specifically. This guy's triple blood. Okay. Could go Guild Trade or Frozen Touch if I wanted to, but seems okay. I don't really need Taunt, right? Like, if we were more scared, we would take the rush and the taunt to kill that. The thing is that the 8/8 rush that has an honorable kill is in the game, so it's like, it's always that funny thing where it's like, well, if you take the 4/8 and then they have that, you actually suddenly are dying. So, damn.
The Queen's trove is forbidden.
Although that card is not particularly common. Oh. This really should be pretty safe, right? I could just do that, but then he's gonna kill it with one of these. Maybe now we go for the Frozen Touch. Fireball Parrot. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm just like I haven't considered all plays yet, but yeah, that makes most sense, right? The only thing is like I think I'd rather Arcane Defender Parrot, but since it makes sense right now, I think, yeah, that Fireball makes sense. We'll go ahead and do that. I guess we do this first in case we get the There's also a chance you get Caligos, which will let you play this too. If you don't pre-hit, he can't get the draw, but I think this is fine.
Another happy guildie.
You serve all
Got him. Because I think a lot of times that's the Death Knight experience in Arena. Well, he had like no class cards because he went triple blood. He had the Soul Stealer, but he probably got the Soul Stealer in pick 3 and was like, oh, I'm gonna have the sickest blood deck ever, and then got no more class cards because he went triple rune, right?
Let the games begin.
I don't think Apprentice is good enough. I'll keep these cards because they're nuts.
Hello.
Hello there.
Where you followed.
Well, because I said, like, what probably happened, like, I mean, if I got a Soul Stealer pick 2, I would take it too, right? But then he just kind of, to make that work, you actually have to high roll, and he just probably didn't high roll. You know? I'm just gonna go for this guy. Try to hold this for later. I don't really want to play this when it's gonna infuse so quickly with all the other crap we have. Well, fuck me, I guess. What's up, Omar? How you doing? Jeez. I think we also have that. Do we ever just rip Starfish here? You take 4 damage away from him. You could also go like, you could bump here and go like, Shooting Star Reef Walker, but then you might get wrecked. You can play your own Cold Case. Starfish is not bad, but I think this does just as well. The argument for this is largely that, yeah, you would do this because it might never do anything at any other point in the game. You can get this out of hand, but also like the Cold Case could just as easily feed my opponent's Deathborn and kill me, right? So In this particular matchup, I think you can make a pretty strong argument that you just want to get the cold case out while it's, you know, since we don't have Deathborn ourselves, like, you probably just want to get that card out of your hand. I'd rather just do this though. You can also play this next turn to lose us the game on the spot to our opponent's inevitable Drakefire Amulet. It's a solid strategy. Oh, now we can silence our opponent's Death Rattle. Probably try to do this. Visage. Really? I didn't get a single mech. We could take Arcane Bolt, but Visage just summons a 2-3. It might confuse him, make him do something a little weird. Like, it's not a lot of stats. I don't know, we'll do those. I want to actually play a spell. So, you know, yeah, I think I actually just hold on to it then. Alright, we're gonna die apparently. That's too bad. We're dead! I guess if it came down to it next turn, we have both of these. We can just Arcane Bolt that. Oh yeah. Easy silence. Or I freeze. Oh wait, this is a rogue secret. Oh. To be honest, I thought that was a mage secret. Oh, greetings. What did we do? Discover last? We actually had to there though. Well, actually, I thought I was playing my objection, but I wasn't. So, yeah, okay. He never gets objection here, right? Oh wait, he actually never gets objection because he's a mage, so he can't get mage secrets. Forgot about that. Yeah, it would help if the tracker works. I think they're gonna fix that tomorrow. Can Perjury? Perjury can't discover itself, right? Yeah, no. We're just gonna do this. Am I? I'm gonna die, aren't I? I'm actually gonna die. I should do this, huh? Because we're totally gonna die. That's pretty cool. It sucks to be delaying this combo, but yeah, we were dead if we did the Protector almost for sure. We might have lived because we might have a high roll to taunt, but could have gotten Chadius. You can still go for Chadius here. Surely we never die here. Surely. Yeah. Spells can tear reality give you. There's like 500 of them, so. It can give you Puzzle Box. That's the only important one, right? I feel like I have too many good 3s to actually keep this. And I also have like 1s and stuff. Tear reality can give you Flame Strike. Yeah, that makes sense actually. It's funny. But yeah, it can give you Ice Block, which is... It's like one of those things where it's like, I'm kind of memeing by suggesting this. I don't think they legitimately hate the player base, but it's like, it's funny to like meme that like, okay, they hated the player base enough Not enough to put Ice Block back into core set, which, you know, maybe they will in 2 months. But they did put in a card that can actually generate Ice Block. They just didn't quite hate people enough to just straight up put that card back in. That's pretty good value. Really scrappy tempo. I mean, man, it's like we have all the scrappy tempo in the world, right? It's actually because we already have so much of this. Like, really, what I wanted was value, but we just hit this stuff instead. Are we dying? That's actually doesn't seem that bad for us. That seems actually remarkably manageable. Oh my god, wait, are you fucking kidding me? Ugh. Dude, there's this guy that snipes. He's never sniped me, I don't think. But there's this guy that's notorious for sniping multiple streamers, who is now #2 on the leaderboard. Oh, great. Oh, that's so... Oh, god. Holy shit. I'm just thinking, like, is Shooting Star actually... I think Shooting Star might be worth more than Second Flame. So even though we're gonna tempo this anyway, like, and you could have played this, like, I think I'd just rather have a Shooting Star. Turn 5 Ibis usually isn't the play. He actually got really lucky because he missed Taunt. He got the best possible outcome there. Surely we just don't die because he high rolled his Ibis, right? Surely? Oh. Oh wait, because I have the that discount, this actually works. This guy's like, haha, my opponent is out of AoE chat. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. Okay, now he knows. You see that stunned hesitation there? That's one of those, like, are you fucking kidding me kind of hesitations. Oh no, he has a squirrel, we lost Joe. Now watch him draw immediately all 4 acorns. Stop. Okay, only 1. Oh jeez. Puzzle box. Ah, no puzzle box. Here's a buff. Composting, Jesus. Oh, he shuffled his deck? Oh yeah, he shuffled with the squirrels, right? This was definitely worth it. We lose our armor, but and taunt, but whatever. Got him! Dude, is Starfish, Smothering Starfish, is that the best card ever made in Arena? In Hearthstone, period? Probably, right?
Let the games begin.
Yeah, no idea. Yeah, Blizzard's not known for their communication. But they did put this in patch notes, to be fair. But yeah, they probably didn't put an in-game thing or anything. But yeah, so the season just started on Tuesday. If you've actually done 30 runs since Tuesday, you're on the leaderboard. It's really early to have already done 30 runs. You'd have to have been playing all day, every day basically, but some people have. What the fuck is this? How do I pick all three, chat? I probably just don't need another frozen touch. Maybe I do. The issue is like they're gonna activate really slowly. And if you take like cold case, you just feed the other frozen touch. Am I on leaderboard soon? This is my 17th run on this server. I did a few runs on a different server. But yeah, like I'm not even gonna be on leaderboard until like I imagine like Friday or something. Because I'm not really gonna try to like rush it as soon as possible. Because if I tried to rush it, I would lose more, which would be, you know, sub-ideal. Put it that way. You had no fell spells in hand, right? Okay. Just harder moves are 2-4, okay. Well, no, rotations are every 2 months. Have been, at least. They didn't explicitly state that the season would be 2 months long, but, you know, that's how it has been. Right? They could always change their mind. Right? Like, since it's standard, maybe they keep it standard for 4 months, right? That's possible, I guess. Like, they haven't said anything to the effect that they were doing that, though. I wouldn't assume automatically that they are changing anything unless they said they are. It's a little mana inefficient, but we get our Frozen Touch value. The weird thing with Frozen Touch is unless we want to get rid of that, we can't really play the Sorceress ever. So I guess we don't really need to. Alright, that's a great draw because we can play that with the cold case. Feels like an Abyssal Enforcer. Mossy Horror. It's kind of annoying because now Arcane Defenders is kind of bad. Got a good alternative play though. It's gonna have to be like Frozen Touch Ping. Plus Sentinel. Okay. Whirlweaver. Probably just want to play this. Activate the parrot. I think you just want to get this out of hand. Grab a beverage, be right back. That was fast. Guess that would be gone for like 20 seconds. Got him. He has a Stoneborn General. Bad news for you though, sir. Boom! I guess I play this. I guess Rune seems cool. We can also take Flurry and just try to get it to discount something else, but we'll take something that actually contributes to the game. That seems fine. And more silenceable minions. We need more Starfish, chat. As we've learned, Starfish is the most OP card in the game. I might be willing to dump this Frozen Touch to just prevent the possibility of getting scammed by that, to be honest. You could also like play the spell damage and Runed Orbit to deny it. But you could also just play the parrot and just hope that it can't actually activate it, which is pretty likely, honestly.
Naxxramas shall be cleansed.
Yeah, I don't have incredible tribes right now. You could have also, like, Dungeoneer could give Shooting Star, which would give you the spell damage Shooting Star, which would have been actually insane there. Yeah, it's like Warlocks particularly doesn't actually have that many good spells. Like, the only spell that scams us here is Sunwell, I'm pretty sure. And that's just not very likely. So. You guys remember when we had a board? Maybe I should have played Runes instead, honestly. Okay, good thing I didn't play Runes instead. That would have been dumb. Who would ever suggest you play Runes? And to his troll, that's gonna kill your guy anyway. That would have been a dumb thing to do. What do we get here? Probably want Cone. I don't need draw. Like, I just don't need that. Oh, I would have hit too. You just took a sip of your drink and the board's gone. Welcome to this meta. Well, your wins are made up and your board doesn't matter. Boom. Are we at lethal range yet? The only thing is that this isn't active yet. We're very close though. Yeah, if we, we're just a little bit off. We don't really need to kill him this turn though. Pretty damn good Baron Geddon. Honestly, we just take the Baron Geddon, right? Get the ping here. Get that. Table this. Get a little bit more damage onto him. And now we have spell damage, double touch, Runed Orb. Except I can't do all of that. There, he appears dead, chat. Got him! Paladins could be a problem. We do have the Starfish though. We probably want to toss the Starfish still. Even though, like, Starfish might be important to winning.
Another happy guilty.
Frozen Touch is a fine arena card. You know, the funny thing though is that, like, the thing is that for how unpleasant it is sometimes, like, it is a skill rewarding card too.
Follow me. No, that's not right. All ends with death.
It's better than our 3-drops here. It's actually kind of worked out better because he would have probably not coined Sunwell Initiate if we already had the Corporal. So drawing it on turn 3 actually probably helped us here.
Reporting for duty.
Alright, we never get kecked here, right?
For the Dark Lord.
I'm kind of surprised we didn't actually get kecked there.
The wails of these cowards chill me.
I'm gonna be honest. Wait, what's even in Reckoning?
Mount up.
Reckoning, Galloping. That's it, right? Only Reckoning and Galloping. Polymorph's probably fine though. We probably don't actually need draw. It's a greedy pick, but it's like objection. I don't know. Fair miss, right?
Reporting for duty. Not my match.
Divine Shield's that thing. Play around, I guess, the Galloping by pinging instead of playing 1-5. Kind of wanted to kill the damage anyway.
Reporting for duty.
There's our Starfish carry. See what we can get here. Ooh, Oasis ally. I guess I like that. He might not know, but it does actually show him the secret. But he might not be able to play around it all that well. He hasn't hovered it yet, so he might not know. I have to like pay attention. I guess he could have seen it. He could have seen it off of the card shows up in the left side. He might have read it already, so he might already know. Yeah, the sidebar too.
I must act now. Reporting for duty. Not on my match.
We'll be able to test the Reckoning here.
Any questions?
Actually is Galloping Savior. Okay. I could use the Arcane Bolt with the Treasure Guard. I can also play the Forge Fiend here. I'm a little afraid playing this against a Paladin for somewhat obvious reasons. I think I'm actually pretty happy to do this. It's going to get increasingly difficult to actually not trigger Galloping Savior. Galloping Savior, if you don't know what it is, it's after your opponent plays 3 cards in a turn, to summon a 3/4 steed with Taunt. It's gonna, as we have more mana available, it's gonna be increasingly difficult to not actually play 3 cards.
Reporting
Because we have so many cheap cards too. Stack tracker. Yeah, the deck tracker is still not updated. The thing is that they I don't think we're aware of it until like Friday or Saturday, and they have been on vacation this whole time. Not vacation, but like Monday's a holiday here in the US, so I'm pretty sure they just weren't working today. So I expect they'll fix it tomorrow. But yeah, we're stuck with it for now. Holy Starfish Batman. Is this a transform? I don't really need to, right? No, I just kill it with this. I just do this. My other card, I guess, is Frozen Touch here. Maybe? Like, I just killed this, right? I mean, I can play anything. This is a blowout, right? Like, I mean, the game is kind of over now. Starfish unironically strong. Starfish has actually legitimately been the best card in our deck. So far. That's a misplay. But who's keeping score? In Canada, it's Family Day. Poggers. After midnight in Denmark. I'd have a good one.
Let the games begin.
I'm not even sure if we keep this. I think I'll keep this. It's like Treasure Guard's just too weak, right? You play it to get a card deeper in your deck, but you'd rather just be a card deeper in your deck because of mulliganing. Treasure Guard has its moments though. It was good against. It was really good against that Paladin. It seriously contributed to our victory in the last game. But so did our overwhelming card advantage. Card quality advantage. Kill the totem. Would have been really bad if you just happened to roll a strength totem there. Okay. Pretty minimal value there. I think this is a pretty reasonable Reef Walker. Don't think we're too afraid of that 1-2. I'm afraid of the speed at which he picked that thing. Pre-hits into our 5-3. I mean, if he's gonna telegraph Night Captain, we play her on Night Captain, right? Like, I mean, what that's the only thing that could be, right? There's literally nothing else. No, I think it's a Night Captain. I'm pretty sure it's just a Night Captain. So, like, unfortunately for you, I've seen this trick before.
Now littering.
Now we keep playing 2 health minions. The Sorceress is a problem. So we're just not gonna play it. Motherfucker! At least we killed his guy too. How lucky are we feeling, Chad? He has a spell. You think this will be bad for us? Probably. This activates the same turn anyway. Yeah, we should do this. Runedorb is better for our Sorceress, maybe. Yeah, honestly, it's probably reasonable enough. Oh, perfect. Okay.
The streets are not
Yeah, Rune Norm can generate Frozen Touch. The thing is, it'll be less infused then. Ooh, fish! Ooh, combo. Sure. Yeah. It's not too bad though, honestly. Just play this. The other play, I mean, you could go like, I guess you could like pre-Frozen Touch and just play this, but the potential of a stealth 6/6 is actually a problem, but we do have a Cold to maybe block it, maybe, but he might position around that, especially since I'm talking about it. Should probably not be talking about this, but you know. Stop discovering bullshit. It's okay. This discover will not be Sunwell, chat. He won't hit Sunwell this time. We'll still have a value win condition. This one certainly will not be this will not be thing. He missed 2 mana. That's actually, yeah, if he was gonna trade this off, he should have done it first. Yeah, that's accurate. Boom. Like, one time we're gonna draw a Frost spell off of this, right? It will happen, surely. One of these days. I don't think we actually had a Frost spell to draw, did we? No, we had a Frozen Touch. In which case I actually order lulled. I guess I was punished for order lulling by not drawing the card I wanted. That seems actually legitimately fair. Oh. Greetings. I may just go Cone Shooting Star. We could take this to... try to soak it on our face. Okay. I was thinking about it. I guess I wouldn't have hit the heal totem, but whatever. Oh, Jesus. It's kind of a problem. But hitting the heal totem, you're playing around Flame Tongue. Kind of. I could just smork his ass. I mean, knowing a Wind Fury, though, it seems probably not necessary. He would have had healing, too. More discover bullshit.
The exit is this way. The courage of man shall not fail.
Turning tides will twist your mind.
That's not what he needed. Okay. That's fine. He's gonna get exhausted of value at some point. Oh, he had 2 schoolings? Oh god. Death by a million fish. No! I guess he still killed the 3-1, right? The totems are a problem, but yeah. It never stops. Does he what? He still has a Piranha Swammer. And maybe at this point I can actually play the Sorceress here.
Naxxramas shall be cleansed.
Always Barongeddon, apparently. Pretty good, I guess, right? Just rip it. Seems fine. He's killing a guy that's already dead to Barongeddon. Never mind. He never high rolls totem again. He never high rolls heal totem again. Okay, that was close. He just has a coin now. I can make his coin more expensive. That's pretty cool. I can realistically do anything I want now. Should probably discover it first. I think we might have won the value game by a little bit.
I will fight with honor. Let the games begin.
I'll keep this. Hopefully we draw another spell so we don't waste the discount here, but if we waste it, it's fine. There's a chance we get to play like a 1-mana secret or something anyway, so it might actually do something. Do I have any insane mage decks on the YouTube? Not until this one gets uploaded. I had one pretty early on. That was kind of interesting. I might put that one up maybe. Alright, I'll just take that ping. Because I only really had one good high roll mage, and that one only went like 4 or 5 or something. Like the thing is that high rolling right now is not a guarantee of success, because the real high roll is just not running into opponents with colossals and stuff. You know, like your deck actually is somewhat less important relative to just whether or not you just completely die to literally unbeatable bullshit. So it's like, you know. Because I think to me, like that aspect of it doesn't bother me as much, but I know for a lot of people, and I think a lot of casual players too, like, it sucks when your high rolls don't actually guarantee good results, right? As much as we meme and we'll complain when we face a guy who doesn't know what he's doing at 7 wins, that aspect is like kind of important for the game, you know? That people can high roll into a high win total, right? But you can't actually do that right now. Like, if you don't know what you're doing, you're never going to go past 7, ever. And I've seen, like, YouTube comments, not YouTube comments, actually Reddit comments from people that have gone, like, 20 runs without going past 7, and they're like, I'm a former leaderboard player, but I haven't gone past 7 in 20 runs. And it's like, well, I hate to be the one to break it to you, but you're doing something wrong. So we always do this. The weird thing is I can actually play the Priest of the Deceased if I want to here. And it might be worth it because I can do this too. I can play this infused is what I mean. I can play a 4 or 5 against an empty board, or I can play this against a 1-1. Both plays are good, right? I mean, I can also ignore the 2-3 and play this too. I guess the line that allows face damage is good, right? Bad plays getting hard exposed in the skill expressive meta. Yeah, it's like, I mean, everyone's getting exposed because, like, I mean, there's a lot of bullshit, like, everyone's getting killed, but, like, yeah, like, that's the other thing, too, is, like, the game has gotten legitimately a lot harder, and, like, if you're, you get punished for the thing is that even though, like, good players get punished for playing, also, like, right now, you get punished for mistakes so badly, right? So if you're making those kind of mistakes, like, you will lose because of it so much more than it used to be a thing. I think I should go for double first flame here. It's bad to leave a 1/1 because the +4/+4 card is available. To be honest, the thing is that there's so much more insane bullshit. I don't even think like Paladins hardly ever draft Blessing of Kings, because at this point that card sucks. Card is so bad by modern standards. Oh, drafted Sunwell. Okay. Should have done the other order, right? That seemed like a bad play. Right though, like he should have just played Sunwell because it would have been cheaper. It would have been a mana cheaper, and then he would have not discarded his next draw. So that was just a terrible play. So this is when you get terrified, because our opponent is making a terrible play, and we already know he has one broken legendary, so there's probably more broken legendaries coming. So, in summary, please God help me. Basically. We could have taken cashed in a 1/1 here, but it's possible that it's better board-wise to do it this way anyway. He has some AoE random off of this. Don't want to get like Deathborn, I guess. There's no 2-man AoE, right? Okay. Where am I at with this? Not quite there. Well, the issue is if I play this, I kind of have to trade off the 3/3, which kind of sucks. I think I'll just draw then. Yeah, actually, I'm just gonna play this too. 'Cause, I might as well. If he has a Lion's Guard, we'll uninstall. Because this is a meta where it's like, it's almost hard to low roll. I particularly had a really bad mage deck, and if you pick the bad classes, you can low roll more. But it's actually funny because it's hard to low roll. But your low rolls are when you just go 1 and 2, and then you face a Colossal at 1 and 2, and then you just die, right? Like, and that can happen to any deck, basically. Because what happens now is that any deck that can go 12 can also just as easily go 1 win, basically. That's the thing with this meta. But if you're never going past, if you're never going past wherever you think you should be able to go, like, if you're never going past 7, like, then that does mean you're doing something wrong. This might eat my Frozen Touch here. I think it has to, like, it's just... This play is too good to not do. Part of the thing is like, especially if you're playing kind of like the old style arena, like, you have to adapt, which I think a lot of people haven't. Like, you have to play for more upside now, You can't just expect to play stats on curve and win games. Like, it's just not. Sometimes that'll work, but more often than not, it won't work. Like, you just have to try to do more powerful things. Kind of like you do in Constructed, pulling off synergies and stuff. Because that's really the key thing right now. Gotta go fast, gotta go fast. These are all good. Do I need a shooting star? As much as I need anything else. What is up, Spooky? So I can go like Corporal into Coin Baba into Whirlweaver plus Shooting Star if I really want.
All ends with death.
I think we lost.
The courage of man shall not
I have to tempo something. I don't want to tempo this. Dream Elements bot actually working today. Truly excellent. Because the problem with tempoing this is it just gives him a free kill, but...
If I roll need.
Turning tides. What's with your mind?
Still go for this. Yeah, we got this combo now. I could have like saved the coin for this, but I think we do it this way because like that lets us play this on. I could have taken the trade there. Take the trade, play Shooting Star and activate this. It's a little weird. That's a very good draw.
Naxxramas shall be cleansed.
Literally always Baron. You guys remember when random results were random? You didn't just always hit the same card every time? This is our third or fourth time we played this card, and every single time we've gotten Baron random. It's like, nice job with the random, Blizzard. It appears our entire board is dead. Well, just play this and he never kills us with this random spell, right? This is from class, man. That's really bad for us, but it's probably still the play. Like, it's like technically, I could give up the Frozen Touch to deny it, but
I can take him.
he always gets Rune Forging, right? Exactly, Rune Forging. We use our power of speaking things in existence to speak Rune Forging into existence. And then we die to the Frost Weapon, naturally. The legendary weapon. It has that, and then we die. It's always Rune Forging.
Ready to fight for a better future?
I might need a Frozen Touch that. I can't play this. I have to Frozen Touch that. There's just no way I can do anything else. The thing is, he's gonna do this anyway, so it's like there's actually no reason to even play this, right? Realistically speaking. He's just gonna kill it. It's gonna actually get 0 value.
I hope this fits on the ship.
He's shown no rune cards, by the way, so he's probably like triple blood or some shit. Okay, he's probably triple green is what I meant to say. Which means we are actually just going to die to a Marigor. That's actually what's going to happen. It's okay, we have the starfish to save us.
Who is next on the chopping block?
Who's next on the chopping block? Oh, he filled up his curry. He fucked up actually. He needed to hero power there. First, probably. Unless he's planning on spending 4 mana on something else. It appears he fucked up. It's a pretty minor fuck up though, because I would have pinged that off anyway, I guess. Or getting it off. Nope, he most certainly fucked up. I guess maybe in this case it's actually better to do it that way though. What's really bad though is that this Knight Captain gets to contest the next one. It's still the play, I guess, right? We play this because he'll contest with the Geddon, it'll deal with stuff probably. Very painful though. If you had like a fireball or something to be able to deal with that, you would definitely do that first, but we just do not have said things. You can draw like basically any spell. Like literally just any spell. Kona Cold wins us the game automatically. Fast Wisdom's probably better. Heck, wait. It's a weird one because we could also play Forge Fiend, but it's gonna give us Flame Strike. If we play Forge Fiend, it's like, how safe are we? Pretty damn safe. It stalls us a turn pretty damn well, right? Yeah, I think we do that. Because even if it gets removed, it still saves us 8. Still gives us the armor.
Got a job for me?
So the trade there, that's interesting. Okay. Problem solved. The slightly safer play might have been Geddon, but I feel like the odds of not getting removal there
You have an audience with the king.
are pretty damn low. Because that would have been tragic, but seems extremely unlikely. Please. Thank you. It's the casual aggro deck that got forced to draft a Lion's Guard. And a Gargoyle. Ooh, combo. Why do they always go face? Like, why do I even play around it at all? Like, it's just wasting my time. It's just like, you know it's gonna go face anyway. They literally always go face. Ooh, I want both of these. Oh yeah. That's pretty convenient. No!
Strike. Then
Giant Bowmaster. Nice. Got lethal. I assume he emoted while I was... Looked like he emoted while we were, squelched him. Got him! Light ball redeemed.
Let the games begin.
No, dear. The issue might be that aggro hunters might be slightly better than aggro death Knight. I mean... Because the thing was is that game was only competitive because he had the location, right? Because that's exactly what we're talking about. It's like you can try to win by tempo, but it's not going to work very well if you don't have the Death Knight location. And then otherwise you have to draft Discover, you're going to lose his Death Knight generally. And most of the Discovers are pretty much turned off in Death Knight, so that makes it pretty hard to do. Gotta play this because this just dies and we lose the infuse, obviously. We gotta just go for this because that bump happens. We got this. Oh. Okay. It's kind of terrifying because he didn't even like hesitate for that. It's possible he doesn't know how it works, but I mean, he's gotten to 7 wins with his deck, right? He must just have like an unbelievable amount of value, right? So it's pretty terrifying. I think we'll go suspect. We don't really know what spell we want yet. Because you could try to do this and then maybe play, you could hit like a secret or something. But unless he has a Night Captain, at which point you lose the game on the spot. Top deck Amulet and win, true, right? I could have gone for like an Arcane Elect to try to draw Amulet faster. But then we might draw other spells, which might ruin our existence. Ooh, Pog, all of our beast synergy is active now. That's kind of funny. You ever object here? Or you take Vast Wisdom. It's kind of funny because random outcomes work off the Nagas. Like random outcomes will hit random, or most outcomes will hit random targets, but Discovers you still get to choose. So Vast Wisdom's still very good. Oh yeah, that's the problem, is that it does actually tell him the secret. Which I mentioned earlier, but yeah, like it actually does tell him the secret. That definitely makes it worse. Alright, we'll go for this. You know, knowing what something is and being able to play around it are sometimes two different things, but yeah, like, I mean, a hunter's going to be able to play around an objection if he knows what it is. Probably, right? You would expect. This is pretty ironic. Yeah, we're not getting cacked by, like, the shotgun 5-drop or anything. More spells.
Pick me.
Pretty damn good. This is also pretty damn good. This getting discounted, I think I prefer. Potentially discounted. Yeah, you can just take this to discount it. Maybe that 4 goes face. It wouldn't be crazy to go face with that 4, but... Damn. Okay. I could have, I guess I should have positioned her on that. 5-5 should have been in the middle somewhere.
ready to fight for a better future?
Okay. I kill that pretty easily. Boom.
Turning tides will twist your mind.
Guess I have mana for this too. I probably want a polymorph. I could take the. It's just a proactive objection, right? Take draw. I could take this to have something that does something and also discount this, but being able to draw more of our stuff seems potentially very useful.
Turning tides will twist your mind.
We're somehow just chilling at 27 health on turn 8 against a hunter. That's pretty good. Oh god, we're gonna get King Crushed next turn.
The wails of these cowards chill me.
I'm really never gonna get a I should stop having any hope that I ever get a Frostbow off of this. It's literally never going to happen. Explosive, freezing, motion, snake trap.
I spy with my
Could be a lot of things. Okay. We'll test the freeze, I guess. What a tease.
shiver.
We'll test the freezing, and also this also tests snake trap. Nice. Three damage, kill that, kill this. Or we could get the Forge Fiend down, we could get this down. I can get this down with the Arcane Bolt, that seems pretty reasonable.
Evacuate.
We should be chilling, right? I mean, surely we can beat a raid boss. We can kill a raid boss, right? We have 2 AoEs and jellyfish. Like we can 100% kill it. But he killed that instead of a 6/6. That's interesting. Okay. Well. We just get Moarg down. This is the play to lose to raid boss, though, I guess, kind of, but I mean, we'll be fine. Collateral. That makes sense. Like that card, this card probably is collateral damage. He was staying in, just hoping that we just happened to randomly play into collateral damage. That was his whole strategy. There's actually an alternate universe where this Dungeoneer draws and then we lose because of it.
Penalty for treason is death.
Let the game
Our Frostweaver is actually just a 5-head. Our Frostweaver knows not to get baited into giving us frost spells and losing us the game.
Me tusks won't stop shattering.
Get out! This is maybe the first game that was bad, because that could have been a cold case. We could have just had a cold case in our hand. Are you fuck off? Okay, we still found cold case. We did it. God damn it, Amulet! Okay, I think Bunker might be better than cold case here. Dude, I was ready to draw the amulet again and lose my mind. I was so ready, chat. You guys have no idea.
Another happy
Courage of man shall not fail.
I should have clicked end turn for 4, so I could have walked away for 30 more seconds. It's a misplay. This guy's gonna think we have like 3 amulets if we keep trading it. Is there a world where you play the engineer there to get a cheaper spell maybe, but I was hoping it would trade into one. That was our trade, wasn't it? Oh. The entire board appears to be dead. Nice. I might give him, he could have a collateral and then we lose.
The wails of these
Here comes the amulet! Oh, we didn't draw amulet. Game's broken, chat. Guess I just play this now. Probably want a polymorph. First flame. Sure. Yeah, the losing to collateral speedrun. That is an option. That's always an option. Okay, well, I've never been happier to see a Huffer just because it's not a Leok at least. Holy shit. Huh. Good thing Spectral Trainee is the best card in the game in this exact situation. Got him! I mean, Deathborn would have been pretty good too, to be fair.
Sweet dreams are made of cheese.
The streets are not safe. Turning tides. That's what you're like.
This seems fine. Is there any really scary one-mana spell if I end up just playing this? Oh yeah, there's the Paladin Dragon Discover. That's probably by far the most scary spell, right? At 1 mana. Tracking could be pretty scary.
I haven't feared.
Got him! Yeah. Training session from Warrior.
Let the games
That'd be one of the other strong ones. Most of them suck, though. Green is back. Tome Tampering is 3? Yeah, Tome Tampering is 3 and it also got banned in Wild for being overpowered. Because Wild is funny in that way. How'd the runs going today? We had a, what do we have? We had a pretty good mage before this. We have this mage exceeding our last mage, so pretty good so far. 2 infinite runs already. Nowhere to go but up. Alright, surely this will be the time to engineer draws. Naturally, it's going to be the time that we actually have a Frostspell in hand already that we're going to actually get the high roll, right?
these cowards chill.
I tried. I really tried to speak it into existence that time. I really tried. I'm losing my power, chat. Is, you're talking about Last Stand, is that draftable yet? I don't know, actually. Stand. No. I don't think so. Which way is that? It actually shows that it's been played, but it's possible they set its offering rate to like 0.01% or some shit. And not completely zero.
Me tusks won't stop shattering.
Does Lime have extra hand buffs? I guess. Man, this sucks. I mean, it's like, unless I want to use up my Frozen Touch, I don't think it's worth it. Yeah, you might be right. Like, I've made a lot of mistakes to just try to clear this when you just don't have to, right? Like, it only does so much if you... Giving it essentially like Rush Wind Fury can be a mistake I do sometimes. I've done that too many times. Sometimes you just ignore it and just, it can't do that much damage if you just don't kill it, right? How's Warrior deal with this? They don't. Oh yeah, if they had the discard spell and discard the first discard you before you can actually play it, that would be a way. He's actually just dead. Base was the place. Base is always greater than or equal to the place. In this case, it was equal to the place. An excellent decision. Because you actually give that card value by trading. It's kind of like a Death Rattle minion, right? Like, you just do not want to get baited by it. And I made that mistake too many times. Excuse me. Yeah, well, at least we got a 3-drop. It's a little vulnerable here, but whatever. Surely we will win with our random bullshit. Go random bullshit. Carry us. It seems pretty good. Okay. I guess I could have also taken the spell copies, but that was just so unbelievably greedy. When you could just have an Arcane Defenders anyway, not having to spend the 4 mana.
You got the wrong guy, pal.
10-hour stream? No. We're only 4 hours in right now. Good thing to have another secret, can you imagine? Poison! Poison, 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 poison. Alright, I'll take a decent drop. It's probably like fucking Oasis Ally, right? It's like always Oasis Ally. It's pretty cool.
His reign ends now.
Pick me! Pick me!
Yeah, if I didn't have an amulet, I'd be more likely to pick it, but I want to get a counterspell tested, right? So it is Oasis, right? I think we tested everything else.
It's my turn.
His reign ends now.
Oh, this is dirty.
It's my turn.
His reign ends now.
We didn't have to do that, but that seemed pretty good to just, you know, get rid of the threat. Wow, it seemed like a pretty reasonable play. God, we have so many good plays here now. I don't think we Arcane Defenders. I think that's out, actually. I think we do something else. It's very good if this hits. Hopefully it hits. I mean, I should have been more specific, to be fair. I mean, you know, that's on me, to be honest. I should have, I really should have been more specific. What I meant by hitting. Don't have fire spells, right?
Turning tides. That's what you'll have.
Alright, Amulet is actually fire, that's true. But since we didn't draw it 3 times early, we know that we're never going to draw it, right? That's the thing. Oh yeah, we missed Baron. That's weird. Game is bugged. A casual drafted Gaia, yo, and with the Prime sub. Welcome, welcome. Taking $5 out of Jeff Bezos' pocket. A truly excellent decision. Really the best decision you can make. He never has healing, right? Surely? Rhodey, thanks for the follow. Yo, Brody with the Prime sub as well. Jeff Bezos literally in shambles. Truly excellent. Alright, we just pop off with this, right? Take that. I don't think I want that, right? Let's just go for this. Okay. Usually started playing it and love the streams. I appreciate the kind words. Glad you're enjoying the game and the streams. We just have a 2-mana 4/5, by the way, this entire time that we're just not playing. Why doesn't this card hit face? They're combating power creep. No. Yes. As we've talked about, Starfish is actually the best card in our entire deck. It will be proven yet again. Oh, that's pretty insane too. Yep. And I didn't play anything else, right? Wait, did I play Flame Strike was first, right? This is still Arcane Defenders. Yeah.
fate of the world hangs in the balance.
Here comes the rune. Guys, ready for the rune? Random, 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 random. Only amulet. I mean, that's also random, I guess. Casual Gaia plus... Dude, this guy has Gaia and Moarg and Caligos and Amulet all drafted. Just, yeah. You know how we've been winning all of our games by value for the most part? And then you just queue into this shit. He also had Build a Snowman drafted. Holy crap. 11 Win Warrior, not like this. Alright, we'll keep this. 2 minions to infuse the Frozen Touch with the Frozen Touch. Surely this works out, right? Get Zinashard. Is Zinashari still really good right now? Or is it kind of meh? 54% win rate. Oh yeah, it's like the best card in Warrior. Zinashari is as good as Scorpid in Warrior. It's basically like the best. It's not as good as Outrider's Axe, but it's basically the best card in the class otherwise.
The streets are not safe.
And the cannons. So he might be a control deck.
Not for my fault.
Oh jeez. It's really good here. We'll trade. We could probably go face, but one of these days you will steam clean that fires Zinashari. Stop lying, Veritas. You're not playing the game right now, so that will never happen unless you actually start playing the game.
Turning tides will twist your mind.
Shall we hit this? Nice! Unlike some of the other random outcomes, skeletons actually trade sometimes. It's kind of nice. They don't just always go face.
The more you strut out, the better.
Because the other thing is that Steam Cleaner is like so rare to even get offered in draft. You can actually, you know, in Wild, they actually do play, some people do actually play Steam Cleaner because there are certain things that it counters. But it's like a incorrect tech choice from a sheer winning perspective, but some people do it. And this kind of sucks. Unfortunately, I still gotta play this. Question is, do I go face here? Yo. Do I talk about my average? Yeah, my average is like in the low to mid 7s or something right now. I'm like a little bit more than halfway to 30. So, pretty happy with that, to be honest. Right now, I know a lot of people are doing a lot worse than that. If I had 30 runs, I would be number 1 on any leaderboard right now. But, you know, I do expect I might, you know, that might not remain to be the case forever, but you know, we'll see. Boom, we did it! In this case, we got to 12. The best result. If you're watching us on YouTube, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, comment, all those things. Pretty solid deck, right? Because this is, I think, what you want to do with Mage. Like, you can get, like, unbelievable amounts of value, but you just don't need that much, right? And it's better against the other mages to just have, like, good tempo and stuff, I think. So this is kind of what you want to do with Mage. And, oh yeah, click the bell on YouTube, by the way. Otherwise you won't get notified for new videos. Golden common. Actually, if you're getting a golden common, that's a pretty good gold result, right? We at least got 345 gold. And at least it's a good common, right? Like, you picked this in Hunter, so... Can't complain. Alright, bye-bye, YouTube. Bye-bye! Alright, surely the next run will be good, too.